Yeah, we definitely have a cold pattern right now, and if you noticed, if you've heard, we're back in La Nina type of conditions, which is what we expected this winter, and that typically leads to colder than average and less precipitation. And even though when we get snow, it's a fairly dry snow, it doesn't contain a lot of water or water, so it's actually not really that much precipitation. So we're kind of in it, and we're definitely going to see it for the next couple of weeks. So very cold through Wednesday morning. We're going to have a change, more seasonal Wednesday. We'll be back in the mid-20s, low 20s, kind of where we should be. So that's when we'll see the improvement there with some increasing clouds. Then we see a switch, and I mean a pretty significant switch. We're going to go from well below average to well above average, and that means 30s and 40s potentially for Thursday and Friday. It does help that we don't have snow on the ground to get those temperatures into the 40s, but it's definitely going to be a switch then. If you look at snowpack right now, we're kind of still in the donut age. Now, some areas did pick up a little bit of snowfall and snow cover from the last system up to the north. They got about 3 inches on it. It'll clear. Otherwise, we still got a lot of area, and this stretches all the way back to the west. That really is lacking much in the snowpack. And even when we do have some snow up to the north towards the Dakotas, northern Minnesota, it's not that much too. So this will play a role in our temperatures. It does keep it a little bit milder than what it could be with this pattern. So that's the good news with not having the snow on the ground. These are temperatures for tomorrow's high temperatures in the teens. It's about 10 degrees below average. The wind chill in the morning will be much low. We'll see a little bit of improvement in the later half of the day. Winds will be lighter in the afternoon, so that won't be too much of a problem. Now going into Wednesday's lows, we'll have another cold day coming, cold night, but not as bad. I think our temperatures will struggle to get below zero. They may stay above zero because of the change in the wind direction a little bit going into Wednesday. Still, these could be cold, and we'll have a little bit of a wind chill with light winds, but a little bit improvement. But notice still up to the north, 7 below in Ladysmith. So once again, now going into Wednesday, as I mentioned, more seasonal conditions. The winds turn around from the southwest. We see a little bit of improvement. We're getting back into the mid-20s to south, low 20s to the north. We'll see increasing cloud cover, but we'll be back to where we should be. So that's the good news on that. Now wind chills, that will be a factor obviously for the next several days. Probably tonight we'll see already sub-zero up to the north. I've seen actually in the teens below zero already. Throughout the night, we'll see getting back into that 15 to 20 degree range for most areas. As we wake up tomorrow morning, there could be some areas that are getting a little bit colder into the 30s, but then we're going to see improvement. You see towards noon, we're back up near, and then in the afternoon hour, we're back into the single digits above zero. So the morning will be bitterly cold, but by the afternoon, we'll get those wind chills probably above zero, so some improvement. Wednesday night, we're going to have a little bit of a system, potentially brings a few snow showers coming through the area, but not expecting too much, and most of this will stay to the northeast. But the good news is behind that system, we're going to warm up. Look at these temperatures going into Thursday, mid to upper 30s, potentially near 40. So it's going to be quite a change. In fact, the temperatures going Wednesday night into Thursday will be rising. So that'll be the positive thing going on. And we're going to break down what's going to go on next, because we're going to flip that switch back to next week. And pay attention to next Monday and Tuesday, because temperatures are going to get even colder. This cold blast could be probably the coldest definitely we'll see all season right now. So something to keep in mind of. So we're going to be switching cold, mild, and then very cold or frigid to go on. So take precautions, enjoy the nice conditions Thursday and Friday, and then get ready for a real Arctic blast come next Monday, Tuesday. The good news is not a lot of snow throughout this whole event. Okay. So travel-wise, we're not expecting any of that.
All right, silver lining indeed. Thank you, Greg.